Okay guys, welcome back. This will just be a quickie. Alright, Bill Phillips touched on this, and Bill and I are usually, you know, almost synchronistic thinkers. I mean, he'll either come up with something, I may be thinking about something and he comes up with it, or he may be thinking about something and I come up with it visually. We always get it on camera, but you know, that's our line of thinking, and that's because we think about channel lock in the same manner. Bill was saying yesterday, I think, that he gets to here and he has what he calls sternum lock, and I like that. He gets back here and he locks his sternum there, and then he just drops his arms here. He just drops his arms. Now the sternum lock has the same effect as what I termed yesterday in yesterday's videos, where we just keep the back facing the target as long as we can at the top of the swing. I mean, technically, if we could stay there as we drop the arms, that'd be great. Now Bill's keeping his sternum there and he's just dropping his arms out of space. Now guys, and he looks like he does that. If you watch Bill Phillips at MMI Golf, Bill actually looks like that. He looks like that. And he's got a lot of zip on his swing right now because he is staying closed and the arms are accelerating past his body. Now I want to elaborate on just that point. Guys, if you think when we get back here, we've got our shoulders closed. If we had those in a brace, if I just had my shoulders there, here, and I had them in a brace, and I just did that, just let the arms drop. I mean, they're really ripping. I mean, those arms are ripping. You know why they're ripping? Because nothing's in their way. None of this is in their way. In a conventional golf swing, and that club is going so quick, it's almost tearing it out of my hands. That's why it's going into the ground, because it's just ripping. It's got a free ride, guys, and the free ride comes about because of that. This is all isolated. This here is not doing anything to that free swinging trail arm. It's not getting out there and putting pressure on that trail arm to go somewhere else. It's staying there, and that trail arm can just fire itself. There. You don't have to think about turning your shoulders on the downswing. You don't have to, because the actual turning speed of the shoulders is minuscule in relative terms of what it adds to the speed of the arms and ultimately the speed of the golf club. But it can increase your club head speed generally if you isolate the shoulders, because the efficiency of this and the speed you're able to generate, because the shoulders are not moving that trail arm, and taking it into a different plane and actually just putting pressure on it. You don't need to do that. I'll just see if I can this is what I want to do. I want to just take it back. Okay, now I'm coming through with the momentum clearly. That's a good shot. Coming through with the momentum clearly because I've got momentum. I don't want to hit the shot and be like that. I mean, A, that would look awful, and most people wouldn't want to look like that, but that would put unnecessary strain on the sacrum and the lower back, and even up at the top of the spine. You don't want that, but you want to feel that. You want to feel that the arms have got a free ride. I had one of my buddies here about 6 months ago, and we were here late one day, and the green down there was about 150 metres away, and we were just up and there was no one here, and I just got him to actually swing his arms and isolate his body. And you know, he's just he's a 53, 54-year-old guy, but pretty athletic, and he was hitting a 9-iron, and he was flying 9-irons onto the front of the green, like 148, and a couple of them 150. Now he normally hits 9-iron about 138, 135 to 138. So He doesn't have that tolerance, but I mean that's what he can. The good one's 138 and the normal one's 135. But he was hitting 148, 150. And he said, I just feel like my arms are coming out of the socket. And it was amazing. We stayed here till it got dark. And he was just ripping these shots and the speed. And then I got him to hit a couple of 7-iron. They were off the scale. And he said, I just feel like my arms are going to pull out of the sockets because they're moving so fast. And guys, all I had him to do was isolate as a feel his shoulders away from his arms. Just really move the arms. Like that. That is a really free orbiting type golf club. Turn around, aim a little bit left. You've only got to hear that to know how good that is. But that's this, guys. That's free arm swing. Swinging past these shoulders. Now someone will say, okay, JH, in a normal golf swing the shoulders are here and the arm swing past the shoulders. But guys, what happens in a normal golf swing is a lot of this going on. There's this going on, transposes into the midriff, to the upper torso. And so there's always this propensity for this to get into the act and slow this down. If you could have a conventional swing and you swung your arms in front of your body but this shoulder stayed back like that and you fired it there, I'd say yeah, you can work with that. And that would be efficient. But we don't do that normally in a conventional swing. But in this golf swing, we want to do that. We want to be here. Just the arm, free ride past the body. Look. Oh, that's all we want. That's the feeling you want. Just get a wedge or something. Just get a wedge and give the arms a free ride. Yeah. Free ride past the body. You just absolutely flush it, guys. Okay, guys, that's just another aspect, another little thing that I think can help you. And these will all be bits and pieces that, and you might have to look at these videos a couple of times to pick up, the true essence of them, and ingest the real value of them. And all that was to highlight that we don't want the body to get in the way unnecessarily of the free passage of the channel in the channel lock. That's what we want, free arm swing. Okay guys, just have a look at that and let me know with some comments.